Did you ever think that it would come to this? Me finding out where you live? Whoa, I'm chill. I'm a dog person. Nick Martin, sorry to intrude on your home life. I assume that I'd turn up and you could be a shell of a man dealing with the financial side of it.
No, look, I think a lot of people are finding it very difficult. We've obviously had our challenges, but on balance, I think we've been relatively fortunate, so we need to be thankful.
Obviously, it's your car behind me, and you are an avid driver. Your door closing. Sorry? No, I've never been. And you're locked out. How are you dealing with not driving? I know that's a massive kind of passion.
I drove yesterday, which was nice.
Oh yeah, you can drive now, but for the initial few weeks and months where you couldn't go out, did it drive you a bit loopy?
Yeah, it did actually. I did actually do a couple of small drives, which were probably technically not allowed. It was quite weird actually though, driving around when it was full lockdown, just seeing the empty streets.
Any advice for me today visiting Aaron Shepherd? I know he's a busy man, I know you're a busy man.
You've been there before, right?
I have been there once, very briefly.
Do you know how to get there?
Not the best with directions. Do you want to just drive me down in your car? No? Really? Bike in the back? Good old natter along the way? We could talk finances, balance sheets.
There he is, hiding in the bush.
Look, this is what I do now. Wow, bloody hell!
Hello.
Looks like you come from Saint-Tropez or somewhere.
Oh, yeah, I know.
What a fantastic outfit. Oh, you've even got the sort of sandals. They are fantastic. Oh, you should, have a second career as a male model.
I'm too busy doing goat stuff, that's the problem.
That is the correct thing to say. I've already clocked up 8.87 kilometres, which is not that much.
I have not used this opportunity to do anything that's good for my health. I've moved significantly less. If I wore a fitness track, I'm sure it would say you are in danger of just rotting at this point. I went to the office yesterday.
Wow. You went to the office? I went to the office yesterday. We didn't pass each other.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I've got something to admit. I stole a bag off your desk that had a notepad in and a pen.
My pens are very precious to me.
No, I thought it was a nice pen. I just took it because I thought he won't mind and I'll tell him that I've got a notepad and a pen. I should have brought it.
What pen was it? Was it the silver
Yeah.
Parker Jotter?
Yeah.
You bastard.
Is that
That's my nice pen.
Thanks for the pit stop.
It's alright.
Do you want to say something cool and model-like? When's your next shoot in Milan?
As soon as the planes start flying, my friend, I'm off.
I've made it to Aaron Shepherd's Road. It wasn't really as tricky as I thought. It's about 35 kilometres. Just a pro cyclist. They should really enter me into a professional race of some sort. Aaron Shepherd, you're very peaceful there.
Yeah, it's very relaxed.
You were playing golf yesterday. I don't know if you're aware. Well, you must have been because I was calling quite a few times, but Harry was on LinkedIn Live in his pocket.
Yeah.
Which we all freaked out about.
Yeah, I had to reclassify the word emergency to a few people. I literally looked at my phone and just wouldn't stop ringing. All I was doing was rejecting phone calls. The person that finally got through to me was Jamie Balding.
Really?
Yeah, his Jungle called me to be like, just heads up mate. But I'm seeing from Tom, emergency. All I'm trying to do is go in the WhatsApp, right? I've got 2 kids. When I see a message in full caps that says emergency, all I'm thinking is, oh my God, what has gone on? To find out that the emergency was that Harry was on Instagram Live for 15 minutes. I mean, good God almighty.
It could have been bad.
I don't know what you're so worried about there.
Well, classified information, talking about bodies being buried.
He's playing golf with Matt Chasey.
A PR disaster is very easy to happen in this day and age.
Well, not really. You'd have to say something pretty horrendous. If Harry disclosed something from a client, they probably okay with it, right? It's an accident. It'd be unlikely that Harry and Matt walking along 12th hole would be talking about the most confidential client information.
I thought that's what golf days were.
So maybe it's just I have more faith in Harry than everyone else.
I've cycled here 25 kilometres really to ask you about Joe Rogan moving from YouTube to Spotify.
It was a matter of time before somebody took him exclusively because he's been everywhere. I think it's one of the biggest mistakes YouTube has ever made allowing it to happen. The views he does is just staggering.
And these are 3-hour-long video podcasts.
Yeah, the watch time's insane. So the ad rev they make off him will be unbelievable. Why has he done it? I actually don't think it's just for the money. I think the biggest reason is because of censorship. YouTube has lost its way in the last few months and has now become an organization that censors. Whether you agree with something or not, the ability for there to be freedom of speech is absolutely critical. And to be clear, I think the World Health Organization is the group that we should listen to about the virus. But as soon as you say the only person's opinion that matters, or the only people that opinion matters are those people, you commit a huge disservice in my view. Because what if you're wrong? What if the World Health Organization are wrong and you ban anything that says they're wrong? We are fucked. I think there's a very real threat that some of the guests that he wants to have on, YouTube don't want him to have on. That is probably a bigger reason why he's gone to Spotify. And I imagine part of that deal is, if you ever censor me, I'm gone. The more they control what's allowed to go on their platform, it doesn't become a social network, it becomes something that they control. For me, the beauty of social is no one controls the narrative.
I can't actually accept any refreshments.
Why?
Because I'm so safety conscious. Walking.
Spray a hose pipe at you or something.